Yeah, this is Black Light, the communicator, motivator, the Aboriginal Universal Common Council of the Elders. And you see, we got an outline here of the United States. The word for all times is unity in the black world, black community. Now we studying this, how this is made up, the money system today. That's what rules the United States, see. Now your light company, your gas company, uh, your hospitals are owned by 1% these are things that's necessary, and they're working on the food, to be 100% controlled. Your natural resources, they're working on to be 100% controlled by a minute few uh, families in the world. And the Federal Reserve is the and where were we? We're showing you how uh, you are being controlled. Now, your mind have been altered uh, ever since we were prisoners of war, slaves over here in America. Each generation, mind has been altered gradually. And what we have now is they kind of messed up a little bit when they invented uh, mass media, or a global communication system, what we call uh, cell phone. We used to call them cell phones. Now you call them smartphones. And they made tablets and laptops and all stemming from the internet and Windows. And they made a bunch of money doing this. And so they opened it up. So with this YouTube, and uh, you could get information in a split second, any kind you want. Some of it's factual, some of it's not. But you got to investigate, make sure your research uh, is your best reward. So some things you don't have to be a brain surgeon to put together, though. But somehow I find that this younger generation can't put it together. They can't see how that we got in this condition. So where were we? We were talking about the money system. We might have to make another part to this. Uh, I was building up to the fact that we've been dummied down and brainwashed on a gradual basis. The whole purpose is to keep us disunified. And because the more wiser that we get, the more educated, the proper education that we get, the more we will see that there's a much need for unity in the black, brown, red, and yellow community. Because these groups right here that I mentioned have been grossly mistreated, misused, and abused. And so we would come together as allies. Now the Caucasian, we got some brothers that look almost Caucasian but not. But some of them, you could trust, but they still got to prove themselves. They got to prove themselves. As far as I'm concerned, now y'all can do what y'all want, but when you're trying to create a movement, I would keep them on the outside. I would let them, if they want to help us, let them start their movement of their own to help us. Because, well, we'll finish up talking about it on the next installment of this. Who do you trust? Black Light.